Hey guys, it's Devin. Welcome back to Boars Beef and Baling. Today is January 6th. I had a meeting this morning, financial meeting. This afternoon, 3 o'clock, we got tax appointment for the custom business. Pre-tax appointment. Got to see where we're at. Today, I shouldn't say it. Tomorrow. 2017 baler is coming back and they are going to load up the 2015, so I got to make sure that's all ready to go. I also need to unhook the spreader here, which doesn't have a tire on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unhook it right here. I need that tractor to unload the one baler because the 210's hooked on the other baler, and to be efficient, might as well leave this one hooked up and just pull it off with that. I don't think this is gonna bother. I might throw some blocks under. I'm thinking that jack is probably frozen in the ground, so I guess it is what it is. But anyways, we need to get this baler ready to go. I got it pretty well. It's all cleaned out. The only thing that I need to do is to winterize the acid tank. The other day I managed to get it as empty as I'm gonna get it for the most part. I don't think there's much in there. Get the top open. Man, the birds just love this. Oh, there's a bunch in there, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug it in and we're gonna run this out through the pump, and then I got some antifreeze there we're gonna dump in to keep the pumps from corroding. I'm about, we'll just say 2 months overdue on this project, but we're gonna do it today so it's done. And then when I get it back, probably in another month, it's ready to be back in the shed and it's ready for spring. So I'm gonna work on that today. We didn't have any babies overnight. I think the 3 we got are getting going in life, so that is good. So yeah, we're gonna do this and I will take you along for the journey. So the first thing I need to do, I need to plug this cord in. This is the applicator cord. I just plug it in here in the tractor. The rest of this stuff really doesn't have to get plugged in. I need these 2 big hoses, which run the bale ejection system, the ramp, but they also lock up the tires for backing up. So those are good. I'm gonna need those to get it on the trailer. I gotta back it on the trailer. Everything else looks pretty good. So I just gotta hook this up, and then we have to go up and run the screen. So the other thing I need to do quickly, here's where the applicator lines run in. They actually spray right in the head is where the nozzles are. So what I need to do here, we need to crack these open. So that way, when I put pressure on the system, it will blow out here. I'm gonna need 2 hands to do this. But anyways, we'll crack these open and then we'll kick it on and it'll spray out here, and we'll get all the acid out of the tank and out of the pumps. It's nowhere in the tractor. I had to turn the key to put the power on, and now I just need to wait for the screen. I believe it'll work. I don't think I have to plug in the ISO. I might have to though. Let's just wait and see. I might have to wiggle the cord as well. Well, Alright, so I had to do a bunch of cord wiggling. I plugged in ISO. I don't know if it mattered. But anyways, what we need to do, we need to turn off the crop eyes. What the crop eyes are is there's two eyes on each side of the head that tell the applicator that there is product going into the baler. And basically, when you get to the end of the row and you pick the head up and there's nothing going into the baler, it'll shut the pumps off so that you're not wasting any preservative or acid. So the crop eyes are off. Now we will go back to the main menu, go to manual mode. We turn on all the pumps. If you could see, it's spraying there. Probably not ideal. But the idea is we're going to get all the acid out, and I think they'll wash that off pretty good. Seems like it's getting a bunch of air. But then when you're done, you can go ahead and just shut them off, and then we'll dump our antifreeze in. So it looks pretty good. There's just a little bit in there, and then right there, it's not quite pushing up through the line. However, I'm going to go ahead, dump the antifreeze in, and then we'll go back up and we'll run it again to hopefully pump it through the system. So I got 3 jugs down there. We'll dump those in here now. So it takes a little while. I just got 3 jugs. We'll dump them in, and then I got to basically do the same thing up there. All right, so we got that in. I'm gonna go ahead and kick it on once more, and we'll try and push some of that through the system here. So we kicked it on, and we waited for it to come spraying out. It did. I waited until I noticed it was not green. We shut all the pumps off, and now we just shut the key off, and there you go. Your baler is winterized. So I just closed the valves up. We're going to close the hood now. There, looks a little squishy. Might just be where it's sitting. But we'll close the hood. They are coming tomorrow morning. I'm not 100% when. I'm thinking probably later in the morning, depending on when the trucker comes. So we'll close this. And there you have it. So next spring, early summer, when I go to put acid back in, I like to try and get most of that antifreeze out. Try and get it out, and then basically you just dump your new acid in. Sometimes you have to crack those valves on the other side, and sometimes you'll just blow it right through the nozzles. So it takes a little bit of work sometimes. What else? I was gonna say something else, I forgot. But anyways, that's basically how I do that. We pretty much do that. I do that to both the balers. We also do that to our sprayer in a way. Basically, we just drain out as much water as we can, and we dump the pink antifreeze in, pump it into the lines just to keep them from freezing. I think a lot to most guys do that. For this, the acid isn't going to freeze, but it's gonna corrode. It's gonna corrode your pumps. So the big thing is to get it out of the pumps, and the antifreeze won't corrode anything. It'll keep it. Basically, you got to get the acid out, and by putting that in, that's just the thing that's not going to freeze. It's not going to corrode your pump, and for the next 5 to 6 months before I use the acid again, then it's good to go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and unhook this big tractor, so that we are ready to yank the baler off the semi when he gets here. Other thing, I think I'm going to have to probably go down the hill with this baler to get myself turned around. We could put that tire back on, but with the current time constraint, I'm just going to, I think, just unhook it, and we'll throw that on possibly tomorrow. So what I'm doing now is trying to just get all my feed in order. So right now I'm currently mixing once a day because I haven't had the time or the will to mix a batch. So what we do here, we kind of measure out all our stuff. I got this nice feed box which I used to use quite often. But dump it all in, mix it up with the scoop, and then that should give me about a day on this ration. The other ration's kind of the same way. I got my ingredients here. I got my energy feeds here. My protein, obviously, you just got the bag, and then the dry distillers is upstairs in the other barn. So that's what I've been doing probably this last week or two. Planning to get some feed mixed here in the short term future. I'd like to use that auger I bought, so we're trying to get that finished as well. Hey guys, it is 10:30 p.m. I just got home, went to the high school basketball game. Before that, we had two more here. We got a little girl there. She's got a little blonde head, just like mom, and a boy with a brown head. It's kind of a tannish, lighter brown. So relieved to have these compared to these ones over here, which are doing just fine now. These had everything figured out on their own. Looks like mom needs some water, so I gotta check the waters, just make sure everybody's happy. We don't have any more, so that's good. Hopefully tomorrow. She looks about ready to. Her udder looks like it's swelled up more yet, and hers as well. But yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we can have a few more, preferably like two. We could put one in that corner and one in this corner, and that'll be good. But yeah, so we had two more. We are up to 5 now. 3 boys and 2 girls, so that's a good good ratio. So hope you liked watching the video. Stay tuned for more. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get updated for the next video. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time.